Every great journey begins with a single step, and today, that step is yours. Imagine waking up each day knowing that the power to change your life lies within you. This is not a dream reserved for a lucky few. It's a reality waiting to be claimed by anyone who dares to reach beyond the ordinary. Your hidden potential is not a myth. It's a force silently waiting to erupt. But unlocking it requires more than just desire. It demands commitment, courage, and clarity of purpose. You might look around and see ordinary people living ordinary lives, but remember, what separates the extraordinary from the ordinary is the willingness to do what others want. Every legendary figure, every trailblazer in history started exactly where you are, an ordinary person with a choice. They chose to push boundaries, to embrace discomfort, and to defy expectations. The truth is, your potential is not defined by your past mistakes or current circumstances, but by the actions you take starting right now. Ask yourself, what would your life look like if you tapped into the strength that has always been inside you? What if every challenge you faced became a stepping stone, not a stumbling block? The extraordinary version of you isn't a distant fantasy. It's a version that thrives on persistence, learns from failures, and grows through every experience. It's a version that refuses to be limited by fear or doubt. Unlocking your hidden potential begins with awareness, knowing who you truly are beyond the surface. Too often, people live their lives reacting to external pressures rather than listening to their inner voice. But the secret to becoming extraordinary lies in self-discovery. When you take the time to reflect deeply, to understand your passions, your strengths, and your unique gifts, you create a map to your greatness. Without this map, you risk wandering aimlessly, stuck in a loop of mediocrity. But awareness alone is not enough. You must fuel that awareness with action. Dreams without action remain fantasies. The moment you decide to pursue your potential with relentless focus, the universe starts aligning in your favor. Small daily steps compound into massive transformations. Remember, the tallest oak tree was once a tiny seed that refused to give up. Your habits, your mindset, and your daily choices are the soil where your extraordinary self will grow. It is natural to fear failure. It is the mind as way of protecting you from pain. But what if failure isn't your enemy, but your greatest teacher? Every setback is a lesson in disguise, an opportunity to adapt and become stronger. When you embrace failure, you break free from the chains of perfectionism and open doors to innovation and creativity. The extraordinary are not those who never fail. They are those who fail forward, learning faster and rising higher each time. Your environment shapes you more than you realize. Surround yourself with people who challenge your limits, who inspire you to be better, who refuse to settle for less. The ordinary thrive in comfort zones. The extraordinary build communities that fuel growth and resilience. Choose your tribe wisely. They can either lift you to new heights or hold you back in chains of complacency. Visualize your future self, confident, powerful, and unstoppable. See that person taking bold actions, facing fears head-on, and creating a legacy that inspires generations. This is not just visualization, it's the blueprint for your transformation. The brain doesn't always know the difference between what you imagine and what you experience. Use this to your advantage. Feed your mind with vivid images of success, and your actions will naturally follow. Remember, unlocking your hidden potential is not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the best version of who you already are. It's about peeling back the layers of doubt, fear, and limitation to reveal your authentic self. Your uniqueness is your superpower. The world doesn't need another copy. It needs the real you, unleashed and unapologetic. Discipline is the bridge between your dreams and reality. Motivation fluctuates, but discipline stays constant. Develop rituals that keep you aligned with your goals. Whether it's waking up early, reading daily, or practicing your craft relentlessly. These small acts of consistency build unstoppable momentum. The extraordinary don't wait for inspiration. They create it every day through their habits. Growth often requires sacrifice. You might need to say no to distractions, toxic relationships, or comfortable routines that keep you stuck. Growth is uncomfortable because it forces you to confront your weaknesses and expand your limits. But every sacrifice today is an investment in the extraordinary life you deserve tomorrow. Remember, diamonds form under pressure, and so will you. Celebrate progress, no matter how small. Every step forward is a victory over your past limitations. When you acknowledge your growth, you reinforce the belief that change is possible. This positive reinforcement fuels your journey and keeps you motivated through tough times. The extraordinary recognize the power of gratitude and use it as a catalyst for continuous improvement. Your mindset is your greatest asset. Choose thoughts that empower rather than diminish you. Replace "I can't" with "How can I?" Transform challenges into opportunities and doubts into determination. The language you use with yourself shapes your reality. Speak to yourself like you would to someone you deeply care about, with kindness, encouragement, and faith. Remember, success is not a destination, but a journey. The extraordinary find joy in the process of becoming, in the daily grind, and in overcoming obstacles. They are resilient because they understand that setbacks are temporary, and that persistence carves the path to greatness. Your journey from ordinary to extraordinary will test you, but it will also teach you invaluable lessons about strength, character, and purpose. Ultimately, unlocking your hidden potential is an act of love. Love for yourself and your dreams. It's a commitment to honoring your worth and refusing to settle for less. It's about believing that you deserve an extraordinary life and taking the bold steps to claim it. The power to change is in your hands. All you have to do is reach out and grab it.